Hello everyone and welcome back, or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please leave a like, comment down below and subscribe, and yeah, let's go on with the video. So today's video, I'm throwing it back. I'm doing a makeup collection. Now, I haven't done one of these videos in a while. I don't actually remember the last time I've done them. To be fair, it's because I don't really have a lot of makeup. I feel like it will be like I could title this realistic makeup collection. So this is just like the average, what I probably typically have. Someone who only really wears makeup like occasionally, this is what I have. A lot of this was gifted to me via Christmas, or I bought it myself, but I'm just gonna give my honest opinions. None of this is like sponsored. I will just preface that none of this is sponsored. I ain't big enough for that. But yeah, I'm just gonna run you through my collection, and the first bit we're gonna do is face products. So first of all, I have the NYX First Base Primer Spray. I'm gonna be honest, don't really use this much. I do use it occasionally if I run out of my main primer. But to be fair, I should probably get rid of this because it's very full and I clearly haven't used it. I use the Revolution Ceramide Protect Skin Barrier Protecting Primer. This is the main primer that I use for all my makeup. It's pretty empty and I think I'm going to need to get some more of it soon. So next up, I have the Revolution IRL Filter foundation. That's it. This is the main foundation that I use. I like that it's quite buildable. And then I also use the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer in situ because I'm very pale. Then I have my Revolution color correcting stick. So we have green and yellow. This is just, I use the green to tackle redness, in case you haven't noticed. I have quite a red face, and yellow is for my under eye bags. Although to be fair, under eye bags kind of not really under eye bagging today. It's more so like if I'm really sleep deprived, which is funny considering this video, I'm filming this video in less than 5 hours of sleep. So I hope you enjoy it. Next, for face, I use the Revolution Peach setting powder. I've had this for yonks. I like it. I like using the setting powder. And then I have the Primark Loose Baking Powder. I've not opened this yet and I've not tried it yet, so I can't give my review on that. But yeah, I'm not really a makeup person, so like if you're coming here for reviews, this is most of this is drugstore stuff, and most of it, I try and keep my makeup as cruelty-free as possible, hence why you'll probably see a lot of NYX Revolution, because I am 99% sure they are like cruelty-free. But if they're not, feel free to recommend some alternatives down below. Continuing with face, I have this NYX Glitter Blush, which I've kind of stopped using because I've kind of realised that because my skin's quite, I wouldn't say it's oily, but I am a bit of an oily gal. Oily and sensitive and confident, like my skin's just all kind of stuff. So, yeah, so that is why I've started using not liquid, like cream stuff. But before I go into the cream stuff, I'll just show you the powder stuff. I also have this Revolution blush. I got this one as kind of like a more like everyday use, like if I just want to do a casual makeup, because this one isn't glittery, this one is. And then I also have the Soph X Glow Revolution Highlighter Duo. And we go, these two shades. I have this also for yours. And then we'll then move on to the more cream products that I have. I have this Laura Geller Eye Lip Cheek palette in Rosy and Bright. And those are the shades. This is something that Naomi got me for Christmas because I've mentioned wanting cream products. And then I also have the Revolution Highlight and Contour Stick. I need to probably get a new one because my my thing has become detached, but that's in the shade Light because I'm pale as anything. So then I'm going to move on to eye products because I think that's the kind of main event. So I have 3 different eyeliners. I mainly use the NYX Epic ink liner in black. This is the main one I use. I then have this L'Oreal Paris Matte pencil. I'm not gonna lie, I've not used this. I'm not really a pencil gal, so I can't really give my honest opinion on that, but I have used the NYX Epic Wear waterproof, supposedly, eyeliner, which is, this is the Sapphire. Yeah, is this waterproof as well? I don't know what this is, but those are the eyeliners I use. I then have the Rimmel London Extra Super Lash mascara. I do need to get a new mascara, and I think I'm gonna try and look at either a Revolution one or an NYX one next, just because again I want to keep slowly but surely try and keep as much of my makeup as possible cruelty free and vegan. And yeah, so yeah. I then have this other thing. I have this NYX Jumbo eye pencil in white. I got this to like use on my waterline, and then I kind of haven't really used it, but I still keep it because it's useful, I think. It's meant to help. Oh, I missed out on this face thing. But I have this Garnier Over Makeup Super UV. I've not tried this yet, but I think I'm going to try it soon. And then also in terms of sprays, I also have the Urban Decay All Nighter. Now, I got this setting spray for Christmas. It is quite expensive for a setting spray. I think it is quite good. I would say it's worth the money. However, I do know that, as I said, it is quite expensive. But I do find that it helps keep my makeup mostly in place. I have like issues with like makeup transfer and stuff, but most of the time that's just with my eyes. My eyes are very, because I've got quite hooded eyes, but generally speaking my makeup stays in place with this if I do it, and I do it properly. But yeah, as I said, I would definitely recommend that. I am not 100% sure. I don't think Urban Decay is cruelty free, or at least I can't see anything on this bottle that indicates it is. But yeah, so again, as I said, most of my makeup I do try to be cruelty free and vegan, not because I am vegan, but I try and do my bit, because I'm not vegan, I don't eat vegan, so I try and have this more sustainable stuff in other aspects of my life. So yeah. And continuing on with eyes, we have eyeshadows. Now I'm going to start with my single eyeshadows. Now these have been in my collection for a while because these are the NYX kind of single ones. These, I don't see these anymore, and I'm really sad because they were very useful. But I have a whole bunch. So I have 2 kind of bright colour ones here, yellow and blue, so they're in shades. This is Electroshock and this is STFU. I'm not going to read that fully out. Then we have this lovely little grey one, which is called Dress to Kill, which is quite fun. Then we have this one, which is called Sin. Then we have this one, which is called Sex Kitten. And then we also have this one called Chandelier. And then kind of moving on to smaller palettes, we have this NYX Full Throttle little mini set, which is these beautiful kind of like purpley shades. Next up we have another NYX palette, which I don't think they sell this anymore in this version, but this is the NYX Ultimate palette in like in the brights shade. You can see that this is just full of like really bright colours. And then we have the Rimmel London Magnify Nude Edition. I'm pretty sure I got this as a free gift, and it's like a really good palette, I think, because it is the kind of looks that I go for. But yeah, all these back quickly. So next we have kind of next we have more bigger palettes. So my main one that I like is this Black is the New Black by Makeup Obsession. It's got all these really cool shades, very emo palette, I would say. Then I have this body collection set that's kind of like this lip brush set. I got this as a Christmas present. To be fair, I should probably donate it because I don't use it. I've not used it, to be fair, so I think, to be fair, other than not having packaging, I think it's okay. Then I have this Makeup Revolution Fortune Favors the Brave. I really liked, first of all, the name of this palette, and then I really loved like all the shades. Like this one here, this blue with a bit of gold, is really pretty. I think I do want to try and like use this palette more in my makeup. And then we are on to the final bit, which is lips. I have a lot of lipsticks, so I'm just going to go through them. I have this NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in pencil. I have this Sleek Makeup Lip Shot in this lovely shade. Then got a bunch of like little mini lip shots. Here you go. Then another one from Sleek Makeup is this Matte Me Ultra Smooth one. It's very dark, and I used to have a nail polish that matched with this. Then I've got these two nice little lip gloss things that I got from Naomi. Then I have this random little 17 lip gloss, tiny little thing. And then and then I have this Ted Baker London one in this kind of like berry shade. And then we have my NYX lipsticks. So I have this main one. This is the one that I've had for years, and I really like the shade. This is the NYX Lingerie Ruffled Trim shade. As I said, they've done this shade for years, and I really like this shade. I then have the Lingerie Gloss. We then have the NYX Butter Gloss Soft Matte Lip Cream, which goes with the lip pencil. And then this final one, matte lipstick. This kind of cool shade. I like my nudes, it seems. But yeah, that is my makeup collection as of 2026. I would say, if you like this video, please feel free to subscribe. I am still going to say that, but I'm not going to lie and say you get much videos like this more often. I'm not really a makeup YouTuber, which is perfectly fine. People who are makeup YouTubers, I don't have anything against them. I'm just not someone who wears a lot of makeup, so I would feel kind of not properly like saying that. I do occasionally do get ready with me, so I do like a good get ready with me. But yeah, anyway, as I said, hope you enjoyed the video. If you do want to see my face again, you may subscribe if you would like. Please like this video and comment down below if you have like a favorite makeup product or your favorite kind of like brand. Feel free to share it below. And again, I'm always taking kind of recommendations for more cruelty-free and vegan makeup. Mainly, I would love a recommendation for like a mascara. I think that is my next step to get a cruelty-free mascara. But yeah, again, anyway, I'll see you all next week.